So Axis of Evil, Iran, game design, Joseph Miranda. Modern War Magazine number 39, January, February of this year, 2019. This just arrived in the mail today. Really glad I got it. Obviously this comes from my experience recently playing Putin Moves South. This looks like the same system, so I'm going to give a quick take a quick look at this, and look forward to playing it. So my big question is, how does it differ from Putin Moves South? It looks really, really similar. Yeah, I'll just look for that. Let's see. Alright, so first the magazine. Conflict in the Persian Gulf. Real quickly, the main article by Joseph Miranda right there. Threads of conflict. Nexus for conflict, standoff in the Persian Gulf. Iran's corridor to the Mediterranean. Okay, so that's what that is. This tank here on the cover is explained here as the Iranian Karar or Striker tank. Introduced in 2017, the IRGC plans to field 800 in the near future. The Iran military, oh that's cool, that's nice. Iranian military bases, tactical air base, naval air base, army air base, mill airfield, radar, major naval base, so Chabahar, Bandar Abbas, I guess Bushehr, Bandar Khomeini, okay, nuclear facility, suspected chem bio weapons facility, missile protection or production facility, Chinese assistance, and then missile production facility, North Korean assistance. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Iranian inventory, ground tanks 1,700, armored fighting vehicles 1,300, air fighter and intercept aircraft 150. That's really not a lot. Iranian F-14 Tomcat. There are around 44 still in service with the Iranian Air Force. I guess that's the Islamic Republic of Iran Air Force. C, wow, that's nothing. That's nothing. Wow. The U.S. really makes Iran into a lot more than it is, but that's a whole nother issue. I'm not going to get into that here. Iranian strategy, that's pretty cool. The nuclear dimension. Okay, Persian Gulf missile threat. Okay, Silkworm missile range, C-802 missile range. Okay, it's the magazine, pretty cool. Rules. Looks rare. Yep, same map scale it looks like. As Putin moves south. How do they explain it? I don't see any obvious reference to the other game or games, so again, I just looked online and this looked to be like, yeah, looks very similar. Actually looks almost identical to Putin Moves South. That's great. That's what I'm looking for. Yep, I got the same idea of flipping garrison counters, support factors, hyper war. Awesome. This is great. Strike units, tactical air power, 5th generation fighters. We had that before. Missile strikes, naval. Airborne, amphibious, combined arms, complex terrain, same. Forward operations base, operating base. Guerrillas, infantry, paramilitary, tank, special forces, the same. Variable control. Oh, okay. So there's variable control as well, just like the 5 Central Asian republics in Putin Moves South. Here we have some variable control as well during setup. Scenario table and initiative. Oh, they have the shock marker as well. Very, very, very similar. Russian-Eurasian Union. So I guess those are the sides. Okay. Contingents. Okay, so this is the Eurasian Union, which is Russia, Iran, and Syria. And then a coalition, NATO, which includes Georgia and Turkey here. Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC. Iraq, Israel. Okay, Israel's not on the... No, Israel's not on the map, but I guess Israel can still play. It says optional rules only, which of course I will play with, and Pakistan. Okay. Turn sequence looks the same. Action point phase, action phase, turn end phase. Cool. Now, is it the same idea of... Yep, it is. Yeah, it is. Action point tracks for each side go up to 18. That's the same as Putin Moves South. We have reinforcement area, staging area, the same. We've got air combat and bombardment table. Looks the same. Ground combat table, the same. Yep. Action point expenditures. So, real quickly, is there anything different? Not really. Not really. Move, non-hyperwar, move hyperwar. Railroad admin move. Regular unit attack, multi-unit attacks, when all attacking units are hyperwar, regroup, or reduce hyperwar unit. Okay, it's the same. Reinforcement groups, deploy Israeli reinforcements. I guess that's different. That costs 2 AP. Was there a separate... Here's an Islamist reinforcements box. There's a Russian Southern Military District box. There's a... On the map, I mean. There's a Russian Central Military District box. U.S. 5th Fleet box. Okay, I don't see an Israeli box, but... U.S. 6th Fleet Mediterranean box. Nice. So right away I would say, even if this is only a little bit, there's a bit more to this than Putin Moves South, just because it looks like there are more... I guess there's more naval. Yeah, I think maybe just more naval adds a bit more. Again, I don't think it's dramatic. Great counter die cutting, by the way, which is great. So we got, which is great to see, obviously, always. Pakistani, Afghan again meaning from Putin Moves South. We've got GCC, Islamist, Iraqi. That's funny, Iraqi. 3 combined arms corps, 1 corps size task force, 3 special forces, some garrisons, and an air unit. It's interesting. I wonder what the time frame for this conflict is supposed to be, but I'll look for that later. Okay, there's the Israeli Kurds. Looks great. Great counters. All looks very, very familiar. Actually, nothing looks obviously different at all, which is great. The shock counter and everything. And finally, map. Very interesting. What's different? We've got this, what do they call, high mountain. So they have rough and they have high mountain. Where's the difference? Oh, I guess they're up here. Off camera. All right, so that is Axis of Evil Iran.